What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
About to be the clash of the Titans. Strike like a lightning bolt. You feel the ground pounding, that might be the coast. Quick like a joke, like to hit when provoked. Don't you doubt that. That's a jaguar to a house cat. That's an outcast to a whole squadron. If you talking Houston, then we've got a problem. You'll probably get the horns if you mess with the cattle. Sit back in your saddle and get ready for the fan battle.
Welcome back to the AFC South Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Matthew Briggs. Sam is still recovering from her transition to Samuel, so she'll be back with us next week. Right now, I got some guys with me. Let you introduce you. First off, on the first time, the AFC South, but not on the network, we got Mr. Bo Diggity repping the Houston Texans.
Yes, sir. What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing out there tonight, man?
Yes, sir. And then a familiar face hasn't been with us lately, but I'm glad he's back. We got Mr. Cody Cold Gaming himself. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I'm Cold, and I'm a Jags fan, and I'm not okay.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then representing the Colts and the Horseshoe Mob, we got Mr. Josh Sr.
What's good?
And then another first-timer representing the Titans, we got Mr. LaRon Ronnie, a.k.a. Mr. Hashtag. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
No problem. Hey, I appreciate you not saying tighten up or let's eat some mayonnaise. So we appreciate that, you know.
Come on, man. You already know it's the two-tone blue around here.
Right. Well, guys, before we jump into it, kind of break down some NFL news real quick. Of course, we got to talk about we won't get into too detailed because it's too political. You know how it is. But Tyreek Hill getting detained before the game, and the footage just came out of what happened. So, LaRon, you're our first timer, so I'll let you kind of. What's your thoughts on this?
I haven't seen the footage yet, but I did see how he got arrested right before the game, and I did hear he went through some stuff. So I'm not really the best person to talk about it because I haven't seen the footage. But I think it's wild that he had enough time to go to jail and make the game. That's crazy.
And win me some fantasy points, so that's also a plus. Cody, I'll talk to you. What do you think?
Like I said before, it's weird that we have rights until you want to use them. Like, you have the right to freedom of speech or whatever. You could show them your license, roll out the window, whatever. Like, you could talk shit to them and stuff like that. But a lot of these cops are soft, and they got something to prove or whatever. That's what it seems like to me. And they acting like a gang out there, dude, instead of a police force. You're supposed to protect and serve, but instead you got Mr. NFL on the ground before the game because you want to show them that you're like a big tough guy. I don't get it. Yeah,
for sure. That's crazy. Well, our other Jags commentator told me today, Josh Allen, he said in the state of Florida, once you give your license and your registration, you do not have to keep the window rolled down. You can roll the window up. Yep. So it seemed like they broke a little bit more of his freedom. So, Bo, what's your now hearing that? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like they're trying to make it a spectacle almost. I mean, when you see the footage, it's like 4 or 5 biker cops there. They know who he is. They want to make sure that the window is rolled down. Keep your window rolled down so we can get some footage that we got Tyreek Hill. They try to make it like a spectacle. Like, it didn't have to go that far. Later on in the video, when people are trying to go check on Tyreek Hill, they're even yelling at them. They're asking them for their ID and badge and all that stuff and whatnot information. It's all like I said, it took it too far. It did not have to go that far, especially in Miami. That's insane. If it was Jacksonville, I would probably 10% understand. But Miami, that's his home. Well, not hometown, but that's where he's playing at. That's a Miami player right there. You got him on the ground, so it's like it didn't make sense to me. I won't say all the cops that was involved was the problem. It was just one. It was really one person that really was going insane at 10:30 in the morning for no reason. I don't know what his agenda was.
Nah, Jocelyn, fist it up for us. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was definitely insane to see the video of, like you said, detaining him, and he's saying like, hey, I haven't done anything, and the guy was like pissed off, and then he said his knee he had surgery on his knee. The guy was like, yeah, like basically like fitting, or what a coincidence type thing. He's like, are you listening? Like, you're too much in a power trip right now because the guy didn't let the window down. And like Bo said, they know who he is. Everybody should know who he is in Miami. He's just like, hey, he want to be the guy with the in a pissing contest. I got the biggest piss right now. So yeah, I tell you what to do. And then like you said, he had a bystander. I'm not sure if that's with Ty Camp or whatever, but he's calling Drew for him, and he's like, yeah, you can't park here. You're in the street. Give me your license. Give me your license. I'm going to arrest you. Like, he was really agitated at that one incident at the car. So it makes him look bad. I think that's the guy that's on leave because he's the only one that had the most interaction, the most ignorance in their video.
Yeah, it's crazy today. Like, you just gotta handle yourself differently as an officer with so much going on, especially today's age with social media. This video is bound to get leaked, so you got to mind your P's and Q's. Plus, we're human beings, right? At the end of the day, we're human beings. You got to hold yourself the way you want to be accounted for. So it's never a good thing, right? So hopefully everything gets smoothed over and made right. I mean, obviously it can't be because that's the way they did it was wrong, but hopefully we're hoping the best. So moving on, we thought we would never talk about it, but the booty hole bandit is back at it again. This time, Deshaun Watson has been accused of rape. Back in, I think, what was it, Bo? 2018?
2000. God, what did it say? 2020?
20? Okay. So yeah. Around that area. So Bo, you're the Texans expert. I'll let you kick it off. Everybody, we know.
I want to be the Texans correspondent on this subject. All I'm gonna say is, man, I don't like. At the end of the day, it's wrong. I don't want to be the person to say, well, she's lying. I never want to say he's right, she's right, he's wrong, she's wrong. All I'm gonna say is what is being reported, that's wrong, Deshaun. And he's been through countless assault trials and whatnot. He's been around that for the massage things going on. It's wrong. And he's playing like he knows it's wrong. So I don't know what's going on with that whole situation. I'm just praying that everybody comes out, except for him. I hope the situation comes out better than what's going on right now. And the victims, of course, on behalf of the Texans, I guess I'm sorry it had to happen to you. I'm so sorry. We didn't want that to happen. I'm just happy he's a Browns fan. And like I said, this isn't the Texans problem anymore. This is the Browns problem. So for you Browns fans out there, good luck.
Well, LeRon, now knowing what we know, the Texans definitely won this trade now, right?
Definitely won that trade. That's crazy. Like, it's getting ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, it's getting nuts. Cody, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, this is insane, dude. Like, 3 strikes you're out kind of thing, whatever. But this is like, what, 17 or some shit? Like,
24, 25?
Ain't no way, dude. This man is still in a football uniform too. Like, come on.
That's the part I don't get.
Yeah. Like,
well, Josh, the rumors are that Jameis Winston is going to be starting Sunday against the Jags. Do you find that fitting, or screw it, let him play?
For me?
Yeah, talking to you.
Fuck the Jazz. I don't give a damn what he do. I hope he win. I don't give a damn. Hey. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Watson he been shit for years. You can probably think that maybe because of this rumor been going on over his head for the past couple of years is reason for his play. But anybody, I guess the Browns are looking like, hey, we gave his money a couple of years ago. We restructured it 2 or 3 times, and we in some shit now. And I guess they went to the playoffs with Joe Flacco. So I mean, I guess they can win with Jameis Winston because they can't do it with Watson right now. So I mean, hell, I mean, as all of us in the division, we want Jacksonville to lose every goddamn game. So fuck it, go Jameis Winston.
No love for no one. Absolutely.
My thing is this, Deshaun. But my thing is this: Jameis Winston can't do no worse, in my opinion.
I mean,
the Browns organization. If I'm the Browns head coach, can't do no worse than this, Jameis. Go ahead, Jameis. Do what you got to do, my brother.
Yeah, he was terrible Sunday. So like, why not? He's terrible on the field and terrible off the field. So
didn't they trade for somebody else? Didn't they sign like 4 quarterbacks? I know they got DTR.
They let go of Huntley. Yeah, they had Huntley.
Yeah, they let go of Huntley. I think that's it. I think that's all it was. Yeah.
DTR. So, all right, well, fellas, let's move on. Josh has to go here shortly, so we'll do the Texans and Colts first. Well, since it's Victory Monday and there's only one team that gets to celebrate Victory Monday, I'll let Bo go first. Bo, what's your thoughts on this game, brother?
It's gonna be fast. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fast, man. Because what more can you say? Not just playing. It was a great game. I told everybody going to this game it wasn't gonna be a blowout either way. It was gonna be a tough division game. All division games are tough between the Texans and the Colts. I do wish the secondary would have played a lot better. Our run game was a lot better. CJ made crazy throws as usual in Indy. It's insane. I don't know how Nico caught that ball. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, and I'm happy for him. But great game. Can't take nothing away from him. I did not expect Andy Richardson to throw crazy on us like that, but he did it. He did great. People said his arm wasn't where it's supposed to be, shoulder wasn't where it's supposed to be, but it looks fine to me. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, Josh, what about you? What's your thoughts on it?
Well, on the losing end of this, of y'all victory, we had a lot of issues in our, mainly with the Russian defense. Nico came out of nowhere. I thought he was going to be quiet, have a quiet game because Stephon Diggs was going off. Then you had, Dale with a big run. I think it's 17 Russian attempt. And like you said, like Bo said, we had y'all 3rd and 11 or 3rd and 15, and CJ scrambles out and throw the ball to Nico in the middle of the field for a first down. Like, what else can we do? I mean, we got the pressure on him, but he just escaped and made the play on the run. It's our secondary still can't defend Nico. It seems like Nico is pretty much owning our secondary, owning the coast in general, especially in Indy after what happened week 18 last year. I mean, I know you guys know, I haven't seen anybody other than on the Twitter chat, on AFC Twitter chat. Joe Mixon was a surprise. I thought maybe this guy was pretty much done for the past couple of seasons. This guy came and hit us with 150 on 30 carries, and we couldn't stop his ass for nothing. I don't know. We tried everything. We thought we could stop him. He got a first down to milk the clock. He's like, hey, it's game over, man. This guy is on it. And he was catching out of the backfield, him and DP, Damian Pierce. We can do anything. It's just like, hey, we tried to stop Nico, then Dale went off. Then he tried to stop Dale, then Diggs went off. Try to stop, Diggs. I think Chokes went off. I mean, just everything that we thought that we could contain, another person got open, and that person was killing us. On our side, we couldn't get our run game going, except for our quarterback was able to make the run, make a couple plays, especially on that 4th down to get us within 2. But like both said, having those big plays, chunk plays with Allie Pierce, the 50-yard, I think it's a 60-yarder, the 50-yarder. And then you had Ashton Doolin caught one across the middle that kept us in the game, which all surprisingly, we haven't really seen that from AR because he only played 4 games last year. So to see him with, recovering from that shoulder injury and can lunch it like that, that's surprising for Colts fans, but probably not for defenders having to see not only he can run, but he can also throw. So that was good on our end. We just have to be better on defense in the Russian defense and our secondary.
All right, so this question goes for both of you guys. Of course, the field was terrible for both sides.
It's a new field, though. It's a new
Stroud, field. Well, yeah, but Stroud fell a couple times. Richardson fell a couple times. that pass you were talking about kind of surprised me because he fell, ran into his player, and just chunked it up there like fucking somebody there, So let me ask you, did that play a factor on the way they were covering, or do y'all think it was just chalk it up to the game?
If the Texans would have lost, I would have blamed that field. I would have blamed that field like a mother boy. I would have been up. I've been up in arms all day blaming that field if we would have lost that game. But
outside
we
protesting
won, so
and shit.
of course not. That field didn't mean nothing.
As a hater, as a hater on that play that Nico had in the fourth quarter to essentially win the game, I wish he would slip before catching that ball because of the field. But I mean, it's just a new field. Everybody trying to break it out, and it just so happened that players did slip. CJ slipped a couple of times on a couple of sacks that he took. So, like you said, with AR slipping on that throw, I think they'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed because you don't want any injuries on that field. It's gonna be a problem for the players.
Absolutely, you don't want a MetLife Junior Stadium, where players' careers go to die. Cody, you got any thoughts on this Texans Colts game?
I thought that AR had some really good throws.
Yeah.
But damn, that was it. That was about it. That was like the best thing in the game for y'all.
Well,
you look good. Nobody else did though, really.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Bo seen it, and then Matt seen it. You had a couple throws that he wish he had back. We had A.D. Mitchell cooking Sting. I told him I cooked his ass, and he overthrew him in the end zone.
He had some.
He had beat on Sunday.
You said what now? You said what now?
I said he had beats too on Sunday. He definitely had beats. I don't know if anybody had it, but he definitely had it.
So
he does have some accuracy problems. That is his 17th career start. So that's something I guess he's gonna have to learn pretty quick in the NFL. Laurent, you have any thoughts on this game?
I just want to say congratulations to the Colts for fucking breaking that goddamn streak finally. Sheesh.
I knew it was coming.
About goddamn time. Y'all won your personal Super Bowl. You finally did it. That's all I gotta say about that.
They didn't break the curse. It's still going. They lost.
They told the other one with the
the other one. The other curse. They finally fucking started 2 different quarterbacks 2 seasons. The same quarterback 2 seasons in a row.
I got you.
For like over a decade.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's also nice to see that dumbass banner gone too, right? Like
I'm happy. About that.
Y'all got rid of the banner?
Yes, we
did.
That
why? It was already there.
It's gone now. No more.
Y'all paid a man to go put that up there, and y'all paid another man to take it down?
Yes. Absolutely. That shit is gone now. No more jokes about that shit.
You know how Bo was gonna blame the stadium if they lost? I was gonna blame the banners getting taken down if we lost. I was like, put that banner up right now.
Leave that banner up there, man.
Put the banner there.
Matt did say that. Matt did say that because he said that was a curse. The reason why we can't win in week 1 and we can't win in funky ass Jacksonville.
Think about it. 2013. That's the last time, and that's when y'all hung up that banner. Like, I mean, is it coincidence?
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know, but it didn't help you on Sunday, so I'm glad for that. Well, Josh, we know you got to get out of here, brother. Appreciate you coming on. Good luck next Sunday. Who you got next Sunday?
We got Malik Willis. Sunday.
Oh yeah, you got the Titans. Oh no, the Packers.
Oh yeah.
So prediction before I go, it could be another close game because I just don't like playing in Lambeau. So anything can happen in Lambeau. I'm not saying Will Evans is going to do anything because we've seen the Titans lose to a quarterback that didn't do shit. So it could happen to us as well. So Malik Willis can do just enough for us to still lose that game. His defense make an impact. So, but I got us winning maybe by 14. No, not 14. By 4 points.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, brother. Well, stay blessed, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, fuck your team.
Texans going Sunday night to the Bears. What you got cooking for the Texans?
Oh man, Sunday night with the Bears gonna be Caleb Williams' first primetime game in the NFL. If the Bears that played against the was it Titans, right?
Yeah,
they played the Titans right last week. If that Bears team come to NRG It's curtains for you, Caleb. It's night for you, Caleb, because he didn't score no touchdowns. He didn't score any touchdowns, and they still won it. Y'all know how that happened. That's how you know that defense is locked in and they're actually making plays. But I have us. You want a prediction now? Or you just asking how the game gonna go?
Go ahead.
Prediction. Sunday night game. I got us winning 31-14.
Okay.
Caleb's gonna throw a touchdown. He's gonna get his first touchdown that week, but I got us winning 31-14. It's gonna be an easy win for us.
All right, cool. Here, I want everybody's prediction for this question. Will Caleb Williams paint his nails next Sunday? Yes or no?
Oh,
Yes.
he definitely paint his nails. He's gonna paint Sunday night football. Sunday night football on his nails. I guarantee you he will.
That's probably why he can't throw the ball. All right. Well, we're going to save the Titans for last because there's too much fun to be had there. So next up, we're going to talk about the Jaguars and Dolphins game. Cody, you said you had a lot to talk about, so here's your chance, brother.
I'm going to talk about it from the perspective of the first half first, and then talk about the second half later. From the first half, we're the best team since sliced bread, man. Trevor Lawrence is fucking amazing. The run game was working like crazy. BTJ is our Justin Jefferson or whatever. This is going to be a Super Bowl winning team. That is his perspective from the second half. Fuck my life. I hate football. Jaguars suck. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Like, you can't just let me down normally. You got to build me up first and then cut my legs out from under me, dog. Like, what kind of shit is this every single time?
Why are you acting surprised?
I don't want to say like, why am I
getting
surprised?
It was more fatigue, like your defense just got tired, and it was like, man, I can't keep up with Tyreek Hill no more. I can't keep up with Waddle no more. We running thin. Do you think it was more fatigue on that end, or you just lost momentum?
Yeah. I mean, so like Ryan Nielsen has some like excuses, or whatever, right? This is his first game coaching the defense with the Jaguars. So like blowing assignments like that, with that defense is, you got some breathing room there. The thing that bothered me the most was the 3 and outs on offense coming into the second half. Like all of a sudden we're still running the ball, even though now we're in a shootout with Tua, Tyreek, and Waddell. Like, why does this make sense or whatever that we're going to go hand off the ball again? Why does it make sense on 4th and 1 you're going to go for it and you're going to give it to ETN, who's going to swing out wide and watch everybody on our offensive line miss their assignments? Like that was insane to me, dude. And it was like coaching fault for me. Like I'm like a huge like Fire Press Taylor bandwagon person. Our offensive play calling is lackluster to say the least. Like it's like, hold up, Jags beat themselves yet again to a lucky Tyreek. Bro, it could have been anybody at that point. It was like, if we play like that against the Cleveland Browns coming up, whatever, we're going to lose again. And I just don't get it because I have so much high hope for this team. Like considering like all the wins that we had before all the losses last season, like it was the same type of like build up the momentum and then just straight drop plummet. And I just don't get it. Like at this point, because we like added weapons during the offseason. But in my mind, like in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, but they're in a Press Taylor ran offense. So this is still going to not be good, you know? And then you got Trevor Lawrence. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I told Brave in the chat, it's only so much your defense can take. Like you can't keep going 3 and out. You have to go put some points on the board because eventually your defense will let up a score, and then before you know it, you tied up, and then you like, oh, I ain't got no momentum.
Yeah,
and then one more score, and now you
the momentum. Yeah, the momentum shifted the moment ETN fumbled that ball on the goal line. That was it. That was the downslide. But bro, you got like all these talented people on the field, and y'all couldn't get that back. Like none of y'all wanted it that bad. Like what? I just don't understand that. $275 million for like a 5-year contract for Trevor Lawrence, and he's making beautiful throws. But then all of a sudden, y'all just take that away from him. Seven pass calls for the plays, whatever, in the second half. 7. Fucking 7. Yeah. And nobody paid for that, dog. Like not Press Taylor, but Doug Peterson went into the press conference and they asked him that question or whatever. about the offense, and he just gave that like, oh, I thought we were pretty aggressive. Like, no, you weren't. And then they asked him about the Waddell pass, and he was like, I don't normally do this, but we got to coach better on defense. Bro, talk about fucking heated. I was like, man, I'm about to go up to the Jag Stadium and let this motherfucker know. Because, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? But you can't take the blame personally. You got to put it on somebody else. Like, man, I was fucking mad. And this is what I got to deal with, like, as a Jaguars fan. But nah, after this, though, watch completely different Jaguars team. And that's just how I feel. Like, they're gonna make me look fucking stupid on here for even talking shit about them in the first place, and then they're gonna go win the fucking Super Bowl. That's how they do me personally as a Jags fan.
You trying to speak into existence? That's what's going on here.
Something's gotta break. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Lil Ron, what's your thoughts on the Jags game?
I mean, it's the Jaguars. I don't understand why they think they gonna be good at all. Like, for real. Like, they've been good, what, 3 seasons out of their 20-year fucking existence? I'm being super serious. I don't get it. They had like 1 decent season with Trevor Lawrence. Now they the fucking truth.
Well, I mean, I will say this. Last year, they did look pretty good until Trevor Lawrence got injured. Peterson should be on the hot seat just for the way he managed that last year, and then riding the coattails of Press Taylor. I said it to Bo and the guys, and I said it on here before. The Jaguars will have the worst record in the AFC South if they keep letting this happen with Press Taylor. Like, if Press Taylor keeps calling games, that's what's going to happen. They came in second last year, 98 record. That's something you should build on. Not first game of the season, going up 17-0 in the third quarter, and then coming back losing 20-17. That's Houston Texans flashbacks right there. Like, you can't let that happen. You got to change something. Also, to me, I think Balky goes too, but that's just the Texans looking outside looking in, you know what I mean?
I mean, the crazy part is, like, you watch the games, right, and you realize, like, how talented, like, these individuals are as players, but then for whatever reason, you can't just all get it together at once or whatever and complete a football game. Like, that's what it feels like. And that's, like, more heartbreaking than us just sucking. Like, I felt less bad when we had Minshew, like, as quarterback. Because at least then I knew, like, I'm going to watch, like, a team that sucks, whatever. If we win, it's not going to be crazy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You knew what's going to happen. Yeah. I feel you. That's kind of how I felt with the Mills situation. But now I got a Stroud, and I know what I got at a Stroud situation. There's nothing but winning. So I get you.
Fuck you. Fuck you and Stroud, dude. I thought there's a sophomore slump. It's coming.
Oh, yeah. Ain't going to be none of this.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that.
Before we go to roasting LaRon and Will Levis, the Browns next week, what you got?
Oh, the Browns. Yeah. I just went to fucking La La Land.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
The Browns are even exist. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, I honestly feel like we'll come in and win that game, whatever. And I hope they put Jameis Winston in, and I hope Deshaun Watson gets arrested. Like, I hope before the game, or maybe after. I don't know. That'd be whatever.
Well, here's a comment. I'm glad you said that, because here's a comment that makes sense to me. How is Tyreek face down cuffed for a seatbelt, but Watson's still walking around like nothing happened? I mean,
I also want to say, like, people were talking about, like, Tyreek's performance in that game because of the situation, and it was a fucked up situation. But I honestly think it made it like he cheated a little bit, because that situation caused an adrenaline spike, and he used that, to, like, beat our ass.
His own HGH,
Yeah, he took it out on the Jags. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
It's like the water boy. Traffic stop. Traffic stop.
Get out of the car.
Out on
Get
y'all.
out of the car. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So
Hurt
Browns.
my soul.
So what's your score prediction for the Browns? Cody.
What's my score prediction? Jags by 50.
I love it. I'm glad that's back.
I
Jags
love
by
it.
50.
I love it.
All
50,
right.
Jags by 50.
Well, what we all been waiting for. Titans and Bears. 24-17. Laurent, talk to us, brother, before because Cody wants to got some pictures for me to show you. So
Oh my god! All right, I was gonna start out like they was looking good in the beginning. But one thing I want to say is I really wish that the Titans would have won the coin toss because I wanted to see if they was gonna defer or not because everybody want to say Titans gonna be a throw first team. I don't think so. Like first they got the ball and they ran. They ran good. Like they ran good with Pilar. He looked good. O-line was holding up in the first half. He looked good. Levis had a couple decent passes in the first half. It wasn't necessary because they was doing good on the ground game. Defense held up. They had Williams looking like a rookie. You know, Caleb wasn't out there looking like the next coming to Patrick Mahomes, nothing like that. He was looking real flustered. I mean, the defense did their thing. We really lost the game on special teams, I believe. I don't understand why our special teams is so trash. I don't like 2-3 seasons in a row. Like, I mean, the same thing happened to our punter, Stonehouse. He got hit two punts in a row and got taken out. How does that happen again in the very first game? He gets hit 2 punts in a row for first for a loss, and then the next one for a strip touchdown. I don't understand how that happens. That's very frustrating to see. And I don't know, Will Levis. I don't know. It's still much more to see on him. I'm just gonna be honest. That's how I feel. It's gonna be honest. I mean,
I was gonna say, do you agree with your head coach that's saying that he wish he would just punt the ball on 1st and 10 while y'all possessions? Do you wish that would have happened?
We definitely would have won. Couldn't wait to show. I mean, we
dying.
We definitely would have won in the second half. Like, if we did that all second half, we'd have won. Like straight up, we would have won. Straight up.
Yeah, that's insane. Just run the ball. If you know the other team is struggling putting points on the board, just run the ball. And whatever happens, just get the air off the ball, man.
I don't know. It just looked weird. Like, I don't know. See, like, to me, it's the same old Titans. Like, that could be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, we're always going to be a fucking defensive team, and we're always going to be run heavy. I don't care if it's Jeff Fisher. I don't care if it's Mike Vrabel. I don't care who's the head coach. We're going to be run heavy, and we're going to be a defensive team. That's what we did in the game. And then as soon as we got away from that, we lost the game. So I don't understand. Like, we just got to be who we are and stick to that. Like, shout out to the defense. The defense did their thing. They was looking nice. The secondary, this is the best secondary Titans had in a long time. That's I can't remember his name. Hold on, let me pull it up. My man, Amani Hooker, 5 tackles, one assist. He was doing his thing out there. Amani Hooker was doing his thing. He was all over the field out there. He was everywhere out there. Same thing with Roger McCurry. They was out there doing their thing. What's his name? I'm sorry. Harold Landry, he stepped it up, got a sack. He did his thing. Because I was honestly to me, I've been like iffy with him, but he steps up when he got to. So I really like what we did. It's just that we fell apart in the end. I don't know what happened. We just fell apart.
I didn't watch the game. Did what's his name? Diggs. Did Diggs and Adams play? Did they play? The Seahawks safeties that y'all got for the Titans? Did they play?
No, he didn't play. He didn't play.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamal Adams was out.
Okay. No, he didn't play.
So Cody brought this picture, but I got a question for it. So is this going to be Mayo's new celebration touchdown?
That's the freeze train.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because he didn't have to throw the ball. He didn't have to throw that ball. Just take the sack, my brother. You don't have to throw that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I wish we just would have kept Malik Willis, tank with him, and drafted a quarterback this previous draft. It was so quarterback heavy. I don't know who, like, you know what I'm saying? What we doing? Like,
I'm just like a lot of people. The preseason game against who was it, the Bengals, where AR threw that pick six, and everybody's like, "Oh, AR's trash. He sucks. I can't believe." I think it's the same thing with Levis. Like you can't pull the plug quite yet because he only played 4 games last year, 6 games last year, and he got hurt.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta give him a couple. I say the same thing about Anthony Richards. You give him to about midway to the end of this season to see what you really got in him. And if it's still garbage, it's not slow, going upwards, then yes. But because as a Texans fan, I hope he drafts another quarterback. That's great for me. Like, please do it. But I think it's too soon to quite pull the cord on Levis. And plus, it's a first year in the scheme. So, like you said, it's run heavy.
It's like he said the Titans have a history of being a run heavy defense team. So even whatever quarterback they get, it's not going to be a pass heavy quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, we need somebody to be smart with the ball.
Yeah. I also think this is why y'all lost too. Bears wouldn't let us fill the Gatorade coolers with mayo. That's why we lost. So that's probably why.
I got to pass out mayo sandwiches next game. He'll be better.
Like Cody said, Tyreek had that, personal HGH. He didn't have his personal mayo, so he didn't have his HGH in the system.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Like, pour it on.
I mean, we shouldn't be talking about how terrible Caleb Williams was.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
But instead, Levis is the guy. Like, that's insane. Like, it's just 2 terrible quarterback plays. That game must have been shitty to watch. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm actually
the first. I maybe LaRon can kind of talk more about it, but honestly, that first half, I was like, man, the Titans look pretty good. Like I was like, okay, same thing with the Jags. Like this division is gonna be.
Yeah, this division is not an easy division.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I was like, fucking 24-17. Williams only had 93 yards. Like what? Swift only had 30 yards. Like what in the world? And then I saw the special teams blunders kind of seal the deal. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just first game jitters. Who knows?
Yeah, personal question. Like, so what are you expecting the rest of the season out of the Titans? Like with Will Levis at the helm, say they don't move on from him.
I don't expect for them to move on for him this year. I don't expect for them to move on that. I was saying I personally just don't believe in him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they should necessarily move on, but I think like you said, he only played this was his 4th or 5th game, I think. So like I think he'll have time to improve, get settled in, and as long as he lean more on that damn running game, he'll be all right. The running game will open up that damn throw game. I mean, he's got Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins. I think he only threw the ball to him like once or twice on the game. So like, and he would
have dropped it anyways.
I'm
glad
you said DeAndre Hopkins. I'm glad you said DeAndre Hopkins. When are y'all going to cut him so you can come on home? When are y'all going to cut that man so you can come on home in Houston?
He like it here.
We can redeem ourselves. They can win a Super Bowl in Houston. When y'all gonna do it, man? You gonna do it week 6?
Yeah, we need a 4-headed monster instead of 3-headed monster.
Yeah.
Nah, he like it in Nashville. He said the barbecue better, the weather better. You know what I'm saying? The air feels fresher. It's just overall a better experience.
I'm keeping hope alive that y'all cut him because y'all like, man, hey, we 2-6. Right now, let's just go and cut Hopkins. Well, Hopkins, what you want to do, Hopkins? You want us to cut you so you can go back to Houston and he'll say yes. And then once he comes to Houston, then we call JJ White, like, yo, JJ, just stay working out until week 18, JJ, all right? Then week 18, we're going to call you and sign you on the active roster so we can go to these playoffs and go crazy. That's all I wanted to see. That's my winning scenario for the 2024 Texans, yo.
So we might as well just go ahead and quit Watson and bring him back too, since we just living in La La Land.
Bro, your dream is to get 2 old men killed.
That's the reason what he get right now. It's not about him right now. Okay.
We might as well just do that. So we live in La La Land. Before DeAndre go back to Houston, he gonna go to Arizona, dog. Like, let's be real. He gonna go back. He'd rather be with Kyler Murray than go back to Arizona.
He ain't never go back to the desert, boy.
we got rid
He'd
of
rather be out there.
we got rid of the preacher, so he can have all the baby mamas he wants at the stadium. So everything be all right. Everything be kosher. He can come back. We
Bring all his baby.
We'd be like this. So.
Hey, bring up this comment, Richard Coleman.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. During training camp, they said him and Ridley haven't found their rhythm. Newsflash, and spoiler alert, Ridley's never going to find a rhythm.
I've been trying to say that to these guys.
Relax. Relax. It's game one. Relax. All right?
Couple weeks back, we were talking about like the ranking of the AFC South receivers. I put Ridley 6, and everybody about fell out of their couch. Like, I mean, he's the 6th best receiver. Like, I put Kirk ahead of him. He doesn't drop the ball. He's more reliable. I mean, but that's just me. I don't know.
Nah, Kirk dropped 2 yesterday. So,
well, he also missed half the season last year too. Ridley didn't. So he kind of has an excuse. But
he was the only one that was like really holding on to the ball last season, and then for him to do that yesterday was like, okay, this gets transferred down. Apparently, it doesn't leave us.
Besides that one good year with Julio Jones on the other side and Matt Ryan at quarterback, really hasn't had a great season. I mean, they've been good,
yeah,
but they haven't been like, ooh, the best receiver. I just
it seems to me like he treats football like a part-time job. Like he's more like
he
loves to work out.
he's a full-time gambler.
But when it comes to like play on the field, it's different for some reason. I don't know. He'll get you hyped up, you'll believe in him and stuff like that, and then he'll go out there and disappoint you. It's so weird.
Well, LeRon, right now you next week you got the Jets who are getting their asses stomped by the Niners. What is your take on that game next week?
I think we're gonna do what we're supposed to do. I'm watching the game too simultaneously. Jets ain't really putting on no offense right now. I don't see them putting on no offense against our defense. I mean, our defense is looking really top 10-ish. That might be a little bit exaggeration, but it's looking pretty damn good on Sunday. I don't think Jets messing with that. I say 28-10 Titans.
Oh, okay.
So
we're all winning.
That Tennessee.
We're all winning, right?
It's in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, let me double check, but I think it's in Tennessee.
I think Aaron Rodgers is washed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it right now. He's washed. I'm so sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least he lasted more than fucking 2 plays. Hell,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you know what? I don't want to just say watch. I just think that team doesn't vibe with him. I think that team does not vibe with Aaron Rodgers. I think the coaching staff don't even vibe with him like that. So it's not a cohesive team right now. He just there as a placeholder because he can throw the ball. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league history. So that's why he's there.
I don't know if y'all saw this or not. But in the preseason, in training camp, him and Garrett Wilson got into an argument. Rodgers was saying you should have zagged when you zagged, and you got to do this. And Wilson said, "Well, if you were at training camp instead of fucking out eating mushrooms, we would be here." So maybe they're not on the same page.
I'm telling you, something's going on in the organization. They said early before the season it was some dysfunction, stuff going on. So I don't think they're on the same page.
Yeah,
I'm glad. Like, no matter how bad the Jags are, the Jets are still worst. Like, it's
that defense is amazing. That's a great defense that's going to go to waste. Like they always do. They always waste their defenses in New York for the Jets.
Well, that's the same thing with like the Browns. They every couple of years they have an okay season, and then they just go right back to being in the toilet. Like, okay, we know who you are, Cleveland. Thank you.
Yeah. Other than the Chiefs, every other team, your window is so slim. Like the Bills' window is so slim. the Jets that time when they had Mark Sanchez and that great defense when it was so slim. Like once you have a cohesive team that's like everyone, all the pieces are there, and you have a full complete roster, you have to capitalize on that. And if you don't, you're gonna be like, oh well, that year went away. Time to start over from scratch now because we can't pay all these players now.
Yeah, Saxonville.
Yeah, Saxonville. Another one. 2017. They should have done something.
Yeah.
But window closed quick.
Well, Miles Jack wasn't down, and the refs fucking suck.
He definitely wasn't down. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
I don't blame you on that, brother. I don't blame you on that.
Well, we're seeing the the referees evolving the quarterbacks, right? Like Tom Brady got the calls in his favor. Patrick Mahomes is now getting the calls in his favor. And now if you watch a couple of the plays on Sunday against the Colts, CJ Stroud is getting a couple of calls in his favor.
Definitely got calls in his favor.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it. Now that we got the quarterback, I'm okay with it. Like,
just get a quarterback who the media loves, and you get all the calls you want.
Right? Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay with it. Because last year, Trevor Lawrence got some calls against the Texans in his favor. So, it's time due for ours.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that illegal formation on Tank Dell that was garbage?
No.
You don't remember none of those plays?
Yeah.
Yeah, my memory would go blank too if I was Jack.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
Oh, all right, fellas. In the wise words of my boy Crenshaw, this is the worst part of the show because the end. I started off with you, Cody. Tell us everywhere we can find you on social media what you got cooking, so that way we can support you.
Cold Day TV on Twitter. Cold Day TV on Twitch. I stream video games sometimes with my son. We're just hanging out and shit. I talk a lot of stuff about the Jaguars. So if you're gonna follow me, be prepared for that. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, and our boy Bo, where can we find you at, brother?
You can find me on all socials at Bo Diggity 713. That's Instagram, all them good stuff. Social, TikTok, X, was Twitter, all that good stuff. And Wednesday we got the Texas Game Battle podcast. Come through, chill with the game.
Yeah, this man's being modest too. This is the best TikToker for Texans football. So make sure you give him a follow. You guys killing it. So make sure you follow him at least on TikTok. LaRon, what about you? Where we can find you and what you got cooking that way we support you, brother?
Sure. Y'all can just find me in the AFC Facebook pages and talk shit with me. That's where y'all can find me at.
Fun thing to do, right?
I'm so happy that like a Titans fan actually got up on camera and got on this. Because last season or whatever when we were doing it was hard to find, which is so crazy because y'all kind of run that group. Like Titans fans, yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Win, lose, or draw, we there. Win, lose, or draw, we there.
Yeah, and then on Twitter, whatever, all off season. Yeah. So it's just having a face to actually talk to instead of somebody in the actual group, whatever, is refreshing. So I appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, I'm with it, and I'm with it. Hey, I just say, just bring that energy. Come next week when we beat the Jets. That's all. I need all that energy. I need all that same energy. I need all the quietness while I talk. I need all of that. I need clips of hits of what the coach said. I need that. I need all of that.
Right.
I need Twitter.
I'll look for it. Yeah.
He want the Titans package next week.
Yeah, I need all of that. Screenshots. Damn.
Dude, I don't know. I was just scrolling and I was like, there's no way this actually happened.
That one took me for a loop. I ain't gonna lie. That took me for a loop. I seen the head coach name, but that picture took me for a loop.
Absolutely. I saw when he said that to me, he's like, hey, I need this on the show. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. You can find me. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. Save. You saved it in your file. Save.
Yeah. You can find me at A1 Day One Texans everywhere, of course, with Bo Wednesday nights, Crenshaw, Ruben, and Keno on the Texans Fan Battle at 8:00. And of course, you can follow the podcast at AFC SFB. Say that 5 times. It's hard as hell. We got a lot of things going on. Got some new merch for all the shows, so get on the website and check that out. Some great ones. We got the Titans are going to the Supper Bowl. We got Don't Come At Me Without Facts with the CK. Like, we got some great stuff. So make sure you check it out. Until next week, we'll talk to y'all later and have a good Sunday.
Sit back in your saddle and get ready for the fan battle.